Edit. It clearly says that after he came up with excuses for the behavior, I told my partner that Lily is not the only one that needs to leave the house, meaning he needs to go as well. Edit 2. Just to add more info, she has a mom. Mom lives overseas with her 2-year-old daughter. As far as we are aware, Mom never brought a man home, although she had partners over the years. Lila never had a stepdad. Lila's dad and I met in high school. At the time Lila was living with her mom overseas and she was about a year old when we started dating. Lila has always been aware of me. For as long as she can remember, I've been around. We would talk on the phone and video calls. I would also send her gifts from time to time, which he would always thank me for. When she arrived, the first few days were normal for a kid adjusting, crying because she misses mom and friends, not eating too much and not being too excited. COVID hit a few months after she came, so we were locked down together, which is when the problems started. She started mistreating the little ones who were only 2 and 4 at the time. The kids were being babysat by my friends/family members whenever my dad and I had to work. We would get multiple complaints about her not being kind to the babysitter or their family. She would go in the room to touch and take things from them, and she would be aggressive towards the kids there, to the point that nobody wanted to babysit her anymore. They would accept my kids but not her. She started demanding certain things to be cooked because she liked them better. I always told her I had no problem making the food that she likes, but she also needed to understand there were days I would cook different food that other family members liked and not just hers. She started to want the TV 24/7, and I would always tell her that TV time needed to be split equally with siblings until we were able to buy more TVs. When she came, I would help her study, showed her how to add and subtract. I helped her learn English. I convinced her dad to switch her to a better school since the public school around us sucks. I would make sure she had clothing and needs such as skincare, feminine pads, etc. I took her to her doctor's appointment, went to the parent-teachers conferences, celebrated her birthday and got her Christmas presents. When she was bullied in 6th grade, I stock up for her and made sure the school addressed the problem, care for her when she was sick. And 2 months ago I took her to the ER because of complications with her period, and fought the doctor that wanted to send her home with painkillers, made sure she got an ultrasound and turns out she has PCOS. I took her to her OB appointment after that and got her all her medicine just for her to get angry at me when I reminded her to take her medicine so her period situation improves.